warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before starting our presentation today, let me introduce myself and my friends to you. And my friends, there are Mahmud and Ardelianda Augesla. Well, today we want to present about answering question about carbon tetrachloride. Let's get started. The first speaker is myself, Nanda Noveria. For the question number 1 is, the main point of this passage is that the answer is C. The carbon tetrachloride can legally be used in industry, not allowed in home products. Why the answer it is? Because in the text about carbon tetrachloride, in line 2 until 4, there's mentioning the main point about the text, so it can be C is the best answer. Because carbon tetrachloride is already legal in the industry, but carbon tetrachloride in the home products is very dangerous because it contains carbon disulfide and chlorine. The next question is number 2. The word widely in line 2 could most easily be replaced by. The answer is B, extensively. Why? Because extensively more better than widely, and extensively are synonym word by widely. It means extensively are same meaning by widely, but it more appropriate. And if the word is widely, it is too general. The next question is number 3. The word ban in line 4 is classes in meaning 2. The answer is A, forbidden. Because the word ban in interpret, it means the same meaning by forbidden. The meaning is not allowed or banned. So it must be classes in meaning 2, forbidden for banned. For the answer BCD, the word is very different for the word ban, so it means it's wrong or false answer. So I think that's all from me for the question number 1 and number 3, and it will be continued by my friends. Time is yours.
Hi, I'm Ardelianda Augesla. I will continue to explain why I choose the answer of the reading text that we had last week. My turn is start from number 4 until 6. Here we go. Number 4. According to the passage, before 1970, carbon tetrachloride was C, often used as a component of cleaning products. As you can see in line 4 until 5, it states that in the past, carbon tetrachloride was a common ingredient in cleaning compounds that were used throughout the home. Word common here as a synonym of often and more than one that we can find in the question number 4 makes the answer relate to word choice C. And the sentence shows the use of carbon tetrachloride in the past as an ingredient in cleaning compounds, and after 1970 the use of carbon tetrachloride was prohibited at home. So, before 1970, carbon tetrachloride was often used as a component of cleaning products. The answer A, B, and D are not correct because carbon tetrachloride was not used by itself as a cleanser and it was not banned in industrial use. It has banned for home use. Then, carbon tetrachloride was not allowed in home cleaning products after 1970. We continue to the next question. It states in the passage that when carbon tetrachloride is heated, it becomes A, harmful. Look at the 6th line of those paragraphs. It mentions that when heated, it changes into poisonous gas that can cause severe illness and death if it's inhaled. Focus on phrase a poisonous gas that can cause severe illness and even death. Anything that causes pain and even death is very dangerous, and that connect with the sentence when heated. And one of synonym of dangerous is harmful, and it belongs to choice A. It's not B because colorless have meaning the having no color. There is no correlation between the statement and the choice. It also not C because it doesn't match in the sentence state in the reading text. And inflammable in choice D means capable of being easily ignited and of burning. So some reason why I do not choose the A. Next, we have number 6. The word in health in line 7 is closest in meaning to B, breathe in. Still in the 6th line, there is a statement, when hit, it changes into a poisonous gas that can cause severe illness and even death if it's inhaled. So, what is the closest meaning of inhale here? Carbon tetrachloride is a colorless liquid with a detectable sweet smell at low levels. It was previously widely used in fire extinguishers, but has been eliminated due to toxicity and safety concern. Exposure to high concentrations of carbon tetrachloride, including vapors, can affect the central nervous system and damage the liver and kidney. So, the word in health here has the close meaning to breathe in because carbon tetrachloride is a colorless liquid that can evaporate and can be inhaled or breathed in by someone. Choice A and C and also D are not correct because warm here means somewhat hotter than temperate. Carelessly used means without taking or showing enough care and attention in using, and the last is blown means burn out as a result of overloading. So that's all my return and my explanation. Thank you so much. The next number will be explained by Mahmud.
Hi guys, let me introduce myself again. My name is Mahmud. I'm an English department student of Lambung Mangkurat University, and in this video I'm going to continue what my friends have been doing, which is discussing questions. Now, I'm pretty sure that one of my friends has already mentioned what this question is all about. So I'm just going to straight up to my topic, which is number 7, 8, and 9. So let's start with number 7, and the question is, the word revoke in line 8 could most easily be replaced by A, gave, B, granted, C, institutes, and D, took away. Now, to get the right answer for this question, we have to understand what the meaning of revoke in line 8. Now, line 8 is the United States revoked permission for the home use of carbon tetrachloride in 1970. Now, the meaning of revoke in this context is repealing or cancelling the decision. Now, we're going to see what word be given to replace revoke in this context. There is A, gave, which is not the right answer because the meaning of gave is the opposite meaning of revoke. And there is B, granted, which also not the right answer because granted have the same meaning with gave. And there is C, institute, which also not the right answer. Why? Because if we put institute to replace revoke in that context, we will have a different meaning. And there is D, took away, which is the right answer for this question. Why? Because D, took away, has the same meaning, has the closest meaning with revoke. If we put took away to replace revoke, we will still have the same meaning, we will still have the same understanding for that sentence, and that's why D, took away is the right answer for this question. Now let's move on to the question number 8, and the question is, it can be inferred from the passage that one role of the US government is to A, regulate product safety, B, prohibit any use of carbon tetrachloride, C, instruct industry on cleaning methodologies, and D, ban the use of any chemicals. Now, to get the right answer for this question, we have to understand what the following passage is all about, specifically in the second paragraph. The second paragraph talks about the use of carbon tetrachloride in home. Back then, carbon tetrachloride has been used by many people as common ingredient in cleaning compounds, but it turned out that it was so dangerous, it is not safe to use when it's heated. It can cause severe ill and even death. And because of that, US government take an action by removing the permission of using these materials in home. And after understanding that paragraph, we can see what the US government is trying to do here. They're not trying to prohibit any use of carbon tetrachloride. They're not trying to instruct industrial cleaning methodologies. And they're not trying to ban the use of any chemicals. And that's why B, C, and D is not the right answer. But what US government trying to do here, they're trying to regulate product safety. Because as we've seen in the second paragraph, as we have understood in the second paragraph, in the beginning, carbon tetrachloride is illegal to use in the home, but because it is dangerous, because it is not safety, US government regulate the regulation by not giving permission to use in home, and that's why A is the right answer for this question. Now we move on to the last question, which is number 9, and the question is, the paragraph following the passage most likely discuss A. Additional use for carbon tetrachloride, B. The banning of various chemical compounds by the US government, and C. Further dangerous effects of carbon tetrachloride, and D. The major characteristics of carbon tetrachloride. Now this question means to find the right topic that the author wants to talk about in the next sentence or the next paragraph. And to find the right answer for this question, we have to go back again to the following passage, specifically in the last sentence of the paragraph. Now the last sentence is the United States has taken similar action with various other chemical compounds. The keyword here is various other chemical compounds. What are other chemical compounds? Now we see the option and we choose which one has the connection with various other chemical compounds. There is A. Additional use, which is not the right answer. There is C. Further dangerous effects, which also not the right answer. And there is D. The major characteristic of carbon tetrachloride, which also not the right answer. Why? Because these three, A, C, and D, have no connection with various other chemical compounds, which is the last sentence of the second paragraph. But there is B. The banning of various chemical compounds by the US government. And this is the right answer for this question. Why? Because there is a connection, there is a relation, there is a coherence between this answer with the last sentence, which is various other chemical compounds. And that's why B is the right answer for this question. And that's it. The 9 questions have been answered by me and my other 2 friends. Hope you understand what we are trying to say here. My name is Mahmud, representing this group with my other 2 friends, Ardelianda Augesla and Nanda Noveria, saying thank you so much. Hope you can hope you can learn something from here, and hope you're always doing well, doing fine. And remember to keep living and don't give up. See you when I see you, and goodbye.